Okay, Jewelry Divas, we are back. Yay! And we are on chapter 4. It's time to get funky. Okay, really, it just says time to get funky, but I always have that um, that song and dance in my head. So, this video is the Diva with Nothing to Prove bracelet. So, remember, I told you in the last video of chapter 3, because we're on chapter 4, I gave you a hint and oh, I said make 9 of these. Okay, so um, if you did the project from the last video, you know that we took pieces of our leather here, okay, and you're going to measure out 9 to make 9 bars. Okay, I don't have 9 here because I'm going to shortcut because I actually finished a bracelet in a totally different color. So I'm going to lead you through this process, and then I'm going to use a sample bracelet to explain the rest of the process. So I have gold pieces here. Actually, you need 4. Okay, 4 pieces of leather. Why is that there? And this is where it came from. So when we bought that bag, you know, you get scraps of leather. And I was just like, dude, what funky thing can I make with this leather? And it's like a shimmering gold. Ooh, can you say royalty fancy? Yes. And so that came out of that bag of scraps that we showed in the beginning. So it doesn't take much, if you've noticed, it doesn't take much leather to make a statement and to create with. And I think, well, I don't think, I know that when you just want to get in a creative zone and you want to use a different material, you know, incorporating leather or whatever, those bags of remnants, that's what they're called, remnants, are a great place to start so that you're not investing a lot of money in ruining, you know, bigger, larger pieces of leather. But this is something that you can practice with to get used to adding leather into your jewelry repertoire, um, and just to give a different feel and see how the wire wrapping actually goes with this. Okay, so that's something that I wholeheartedly believe in. So today I chose to use the gold, but that is not what you're going to see in the sample. That's my confession. Yay! So you're going to need a total of 9 bars. You're going to need to cut 4 pieces of leather. And so you want to have 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones. And yes, this one is hole punch, but I just got to make it better. But doesn't this look like cheese? Or no, no, no. It looks like a domino. Or wait, one of those Keebler crackers, those butter crackers that you used to eat. Okay, maybe you didn't, but I did. Cheese and crackers, everyone. So anyway, that's what you're going to do. These are the 2 middle pieces. So you want to have you want to use your, and let's see if I can make these holes better. You want to use your leather punch, and you want to kind of space the holes out. So actually when you're making the 2 middle pieces, you want to line them up together, okay? Just like this, so that you make sure that you put the holes in the same spot. So like with this one, I'm going to make it better, and I'm just going to use the top one as a guide, and I'm going to squeeze, do the twist and shout, and that's what it's all about. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around and all that jazz. Oh, I can keep going with all these songs. So, and if that doesn't work, just punch it again. But I'm not going to spend time there because you want to make this bracelet. So with the 2 ends, one end is going to have 3 holes, okay? And then 1 hole at the top. This hole at the top is where you are going to attach with a jump ring this bead that I wrapped. Now, it's the same type of wrap that we did in the last video, except I did not, I repeat, I did not go around the body of the bead to create a cage look. That is something that I didn't want to do. If you want to do it and make it even more fancier, go ahead. Because remember, I teach technique, not art. You have to have your own voice. So me, I just want to do this. And so I used a bronze colored wire to do that because I wanted to. And this is what is called a bead cap. Okay, so it's kind of fancy. I like it. This is not a gemstone. This is just a regular glass bead. Oh, I shouldn't say regular because beads do have personalities, and I don't want it to seem like it's not all that. So we'll just call it the crystal ball. See how I cleaned that up? So let's start with that because I mean, we're already there. So you're gonna use your tools again, all three tools: round nose, flat nose, okay, round nose, alligators, flat nose, cleaners, and the cutters. You need to cut it. So take your round nose and your flat nose, twist in opposite directions to open that up. Feed the jump ring through the top hole of the leather piece. Then just attach your bead, your wire wrapped bead that you did, and then close the jump ring. Listen for the kiss. If it doesn't kiss, just make sure that it's touching, because sometimes people don't make noises when they kiss all the time. So this is where we are. Okay, so that's actually going to be one of the ends. Okay, so now we have this piece that has no holes. Okay, no holes. Don't punch this. It didn't do anything to you. Just leave it. I would like you to fold it in half like this. Notice we didn't go this way. Wait, do we go that way? I always got to check my samples because sometimes I'm goofy. Wait. Okay, so I changed my mind. We are going to go this way. Okay, so that was boom, boom, and not boom, boom. I'm telling you. So now you want to get your pair of scissors, and you just want to make a slit. Do not go all the way to the edge. Leave room. Do you see that? Leave room, because watch this, is our closure. That bead is going to sneak in there just like that. You better shut the front door. That is hot. That is hot. So, okay, I showed you guys the end. But, so we can put that to the side. Oh, crap. Wait. I lied, you guys. You do need to punch 3 holes in here. When I said don't punch it, I meant don't make a hole right there. Yet I digress. So you will punch 3 holes here. Okay. So I know you're like, Angela, get it together. All right, you guys. So I'm going to put this to the side because I will go to my finished product. Let's move the scissors. So we have this cheese, I'll call it cheese piece, okay? And we have our first 3 bars, and they're gonna go like this. See, it's getting funky already. So what you need to do is you need to put a jump ring on each end of each bar. So let's do that. So while we're doing that, let's have a conversation, you guys. Okay. The title of this piece is called The Diva Who Has Nothing to Prove. Okay. So where in the world did I get that name? Let me share the inspiration with you. You see, I keep working and talking. So where I got the inspiration was, and I'm just doing the top rows first, you guys, because I just want to add these on. I love, and when I say love, I mean like wholeheartedly, can't get enough of this woman, Lisa Nichols. Raise your hand if you've heard of Lisa Nichols. That's me raising my hand. Okay, I'll show my hand. If you have not heard of Lisa Nichols, then I suggest that you look her up on YouTube and watch one of her videos. I have a long story about how I actually met her, but we won't get into that right now. She has a quote, and I'm going to mess it up, so I'll just tell you a piece and you can Google it. But she's saying that you have nothing to defend. Pretty much you don't have to explain yourself. You know, you're pretty much, the quote is like, your word is your word. You don't have anything to prove to anyone else. Oh my God, I stopped working. Okay, let me keep working. And so that's where I got this from, because you know what? When we talk about our personal styles and our friends say, well, why are you wearing that? That doesn't match that. And that. If you like it, you don't have to prove why you like something, or why you're wearing something, or why you're doing something, or why you believe in something. You don't have anything to prove. I mean, that's your right, you know. So stop explaining yourself to people. Do they explain themselves to you? No. Your style is your style. What you like is what you like. And that's a period. That's not a continuation. So learn to use your words. In other words, let your yes be your yes. If you want to go somewhere, go. If you don't want to go, don't go. But guess what? If that why question comes up, you don't have to defend yourself. You can just say, that's my choice. I don't want to. So that's where I got this from, the inspiration from. Everything I do has inspiration, has a connection to something. There's always a reason that I'm doing it. And then, so I'm sitting here talking to you. And I'm doing this video, and I'm like, wait a minute. Am I still on camera? Like, am I still doing stuff? Because I can talk and chew gum at the same time. But, so yes, that is Lisa Nichols. And I love her. Love, love, love her. So this is how the bracelet is going. You see how I connected that? There's a connection. And then, so let's look at the finished product, because how long does this bracelet take to make? I don't know. It depends on if you're organized and how fast you're working. It could take up to an hour, maybe not even that long. If I'm organized, you know. So this is the finished product. This is in copper. So we have our end that has the 3 holes, and then the one at the top for part of our clasp, okay? Then we have the bars. We have the middle with the cheesy crackers, okay? I call it that. Then we go 3 more cheesy crackers, and then we come to the end. And how does it work, my love? Look at this. And this is copper. Copper has great energy. Look at how it buckles in the back. Now, mind you, I have very small wrists, and I'm trying to work around this bracelet that Miley, my niece, made me when I was in Houston. So, and then one other thing, don't put lotion on before you do stuff. So this is how it works. That's our clasp. Then when I put it on, why did I think of Tina Turner? What was that movie she was in? She looked like a gladiator from back in the days. But yeah, anyway, this is it. This is the one. I really love this bracelet. Nothing to prove. Look at that style, you guys. That is phenomenal. So I know you're like, well, Angela, wait just a daggone minute here. My wrist is not as small as yours. Okay, not a problem. What do you do then? In that case, you add a little bit of chain right there with the jump ring, and then you add your, so you would add a little piece of chain right here. So instead of the bead hanging on to the jump ring, you would have chain there, and then you would add this clasp. So you do have to measure your wrist, but yeah, that's it. That would be like your little extender. Okay, so that is our um, Diva with Nothing to Prove bracelet. And let's see, I'm looking at my notes, you guys, because we are going to the next video, which is A Fearless Diva Wears Spikes. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Awesome. So I will see you really soon for the next project. You guys, drop me a note. Let me know how you're liking these projects. Are they easy? Are they too difficult? Well, don't add this, but I'm just saying, will my camera stop acting shady? Because you see, did you see while I was talking? It zoned in, zoned out. It has a mind of its own. I digress. I'm just kidding, you guys. So I love you. Let's keep creating. We have things to do. You guys, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. So I will see you in the next video, you guys. Video with spikes.